We love to brag about our phones, rockets, and AI, but every so often, archaeologists dig up something that makes our best gadgets look like kindergarten crafts. These aren't your average ancient alien stories. They're real inventions so clever we still can't pin down exactly how they worked. Ready to meet the ancestors who were apparently showing off? Picture a weapon so nasty it laughs at water. Around 672 AD, Byzantine sailors sprayed Greek fire from bronze tubes, and anything it touched, wood, flesh, even chainmail, stayed on fire. Try to drown it, and it simply sizzles harder. Scholars have tossed around recipes, maybe petroleum, maybe quicklime, maybe both. One problem, every time we try to cook up a batch, it either fizzles or blows up the lab. Whoever invented it really committed to the NDA. The Lycurgus cup looks dull green in your palm, but tip it toward a lamp and bam, it glows blood red. Roman glassblowers pulled this off by sprinkling gold and silver nanoparticles into molten glass. The particles are so tiny they bend light like a nightclub disco ball. We can reverse engineer the trick now, but only with lasers and clean rooms. They did it with charcoal and lung power. Show-offs. Beneath the Iraqi soil, archaeologists found a rock crystal disc, polished to a lens 3,000 years old. Hold it over cuneiform, and the tiny wedges jump into focus. No plastic reading glasses required. It's tempting to think some Assyrian stargazer invented the first telescope, yet nobody mentions it again. Either the idea was buried with its owner, or, the PR team took a century off. Meet the Voynich Manuscript, 240 pages of looping handwriting and plants that look like they partied with Picasso. Carbon dating says early 1400s, but linguists, codebreakers, and even AI still can't agree on a single word. Is it a lost language, a massive prank, a medieval chemistry textbook for wizards? The manuscript just sits there, smug as ever, at Yale. 16 centuries of monsoons, acid rain, and Delhi traffic, and this iron tower barely has a blemish. The trick seems to be a micro-thin layer of iron hydrogen phosphate, but how the Gupta Empire pulled that off with charcoal fires and hand bellows is anyone's guess. Maybe the ore was a happy accident. Maybe they knew a heat treatment dance we've forgotten. Either way, modern steel still gets jealous. In 1900, sponge divers hauled up a corroded hunk of bronze that turned out to be the Antikythera mechanism. 30 interlocking gears that predicted eclipses, tracked the Olympics, and adjusted for the moon's wobble. Swiss watchmakers needed CAD files and a CNC mill to recreate it. The Greeks managed with bronze wire and a lathe made of sticks. And then, poof, the technology vanished for 14 centuries. Imagine if Apple had taken a millennium-long coffee break. Damascus blades ripple like watered silk and stay sharp enough to slice a floating feather. Under the microscope, they're threaded with carbon nanotubes. Yes, nanotubes, arranged in a way we still can't nail. Modern metallurgists can make pretty patterns, but the legendary toughness, still missing. Somewhere in history, the last master smith closed shop and left no forwarding address. Zhang Heng's bronze urn looked like fancy decor. 8 dragons, 8 toads, total feng shui vibe. Yet when a quake struck hundreds of miles away, the right dragon spat a ball into its toad. Contemporary records swear it worked. Modern replicas agree. The inner mechanism, probably a delicately balanced pendulum, but no blueprint survived. Empires rise, empires fall, and sometimes the instruction manual goes with them. A clay pot, a copper tube, an iron rod. Add vinegar and you get enough juice to electroplate a ring. German engineers confirmed the trick back in the 1930s. So did the Baghdad battery actually zap ancient jewelry, or was it just a temple magician's prop? There were no wires, no switches, and well, no gold-plated bling anywhere nearby. The mystery honestly just keeps bubbling away, kind of like weak battery acid. Roman Dodecahedra, these 12-sided bronze riddles, just keep popping up all over Europe. Candlestick, knitting gauge, astrology toy. All of those are pretty plausible, but none have been proven. The Romans, they absolutely loved writing things down, but these little guys, not a single mention. They're honestly the ultimate historical shrug emoji. Every single one of these objects is a polite reminder that progress isn't a straight line. It's more like a scribble. Libraries burned, guilds disbanded, and entire toolboxes of genius were just lost to time. And here's the real kicker. If these are the things we've already found, just imagine what's still underground. So, drop a comment and tell me which mystery you'd actually camp outside a museum to see. And hey, if you want more brain benders, the full playlist on lost inventions is just waiting for you. Like, subscribe, and we'll keep digging up the past's best-kept secrets.